So why do you decide to try to bike through a whole country in one day? I guess there are different reasons to challenge yourself in such a way, but this story starts with a text message from my friend Oscar. When somebody asks you to go on an adventure, my philosophy is, unless you have a really good reason not to go, always say yes. So 2 weeks later, Oscar showed up at our place and we were ready to start the adventure. My wife Elin had agreed to join us and support us along the way. We have started our drive towards Denmark. Are we ready, Oscar?
Yes, very much.
I think we're as ready as we will be, at least. So now we have a long day in the car in front of us, and tomorrow a long day on the bike. So first we had to drive 8 hours from where we live in Norway to get to the most southern part of Denmark. After that, the plan was simple. We wanted to bike from the southern border of Denmark to the northern tip. And we wanted to do it in one day with just short food stops. A journey of a total of 410 kilometers, and none of us had before rode longer than 250 kilometers, so we had no idea on how our bodies were going to cope with this adventure. But we were ready and excited. So I have this thing that I have to start every single day with a morning jog, and Oscar is kind enough to join me on this craziness on a morning jog when we're going to bike that long. 1 kilometer of running done, and then it's just to get the biking gear on and start pedaling. I don't know. I just want to get started now. It's early in the morning. See you.
Yeah. Good luck.
So we're now at the German border and we will start biking through this country. So let's head to the most northern part of Denmark. It was such a cool atmosphere after we started to bike from the border. My body was filled with anticipation and the mind was trying to grasp that we were going to sit in the saddle for the next 18 hours. The roads were completely empty and we got to ride through one of the most epic sunrises I have ever seen. Heading into Abendra, first little town here. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
How many kilometers?
Like almost 60. Yeah.
Nice.
But on a normal day I would say 60 kilometers is a good ride, but now we have just started, so that's a bit of a weird feeling. Cinnamon. Great breakfast with some cinnamon buns and some apple juice. Even though my shoulders, hands and of course my legs were already starting to feel the distance, it was starting to get clear to me that the biggest challenge of this ride wasn't going to be the physical challenge. Because what was the toughest was knowing how long we had left to ride. I learned that long distance riding is a mental game, that you can only win or lose in your own head. It's this constant battle in the mind, trying to think positive, trying to trick your mind to not understand how many hours and how many kilometers you really have left. What has happened, Oscar?
Puncture.
Puncture. So first puncture and hopefully the last one of this trip. So a little mishap here, but soon we will be on our way again, and hopefully we will continue in a good speed, because now we have some time to catch up. Yeah. Second flat tire directly afterwards. What do you think, Oscar?
Skeptical.
Are you pissed?
Yes.
I
There has to be something in here.
It's a stone. It's a stone in the tire.
Possibly.
Hey.
Kom upp till badet. Bra tryck på.
So how's it going?
It was going very well until we started puncturing, or Oscar's back tire started puncturing. So, but hopefully it will only be those two punctures,
Yeah.
and we have figured out the problem. We'll see. Because otherwise it will be a long day, and it will be hard to make it if we start getting more mechanical problems.
Yeah.
We left Skanderborg hoping for no more punctures, but that wasn't the only thing that was frustrating at this part of the journey.
Red lights.
All these red lights going for the bigger cities were slowing us down a lot, and it was starting to drive me crazy. The constant starting and stopping and losing momentum. I think that at this point we were both feeling that this was getting tough. I mean, the feeling of small aches everywhere, and knowing that we've been on the bike for the last 8 hours and we're still not halfway done. It was tough, but I guess that's one of the reasons why you would want to do something like this. To feel this discomfort and to overcome it. To visit new places in your mind and to find out what you're capable of. It was such a relief when we finally left the city of Aarhus and all those red lights behind us. And once again, we rode along open roads in the countryside, starting to tick off the kilometers. And to lift our spirit even more, we were getting close to our only real food stop. So this was our road. What happened? We'll try to get past it. Do you think we can get through here?
Yes.
Yeah. This bike ride turned into a hike. So this part is slowing us down a bit. Danish people getting rid of the road without telling us. So I think the road is over there. Yeah, the road is here, Oscar. We found the road again. Back on the road, and the journey continues. On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again.
Yeah, the burgers are served.
Thank you. This burger has been my motivation for the last 8 hours. It's going to be tough this guy. Do you think we'll make it?
Yeah, finishing mode.
It's a long way to bike, and I should take off my helmet. You don't need a helmet when you eat burgers.
And a nice restaurant.
feels weird to not have a helmet for the first time in 8 hours.
This is the most crazy thing I've ever thought of.
It was a crazy idea, but
We're gonna make it.
yeah, we will make it. And we will see if I still think it's a genius idea when we're done with this thing. Bye bye.
Bye.
Passing through Aalborg. After having been riding for more than 10 hours, I entered a new mental stage. It was like the mind accepted that this is what I would be continue doing. Just pedaling along, passing fields, forests and cities. It was a new feeling. Maybe one could describe it as some sort of meditation. I was in the zone. Oscar! 93 kilometers left. So we have about 90 kilometers left and the sun is starting to set. And we're both pretty tired, but it's been a long day. But I think we'll get it done. Will we get it done, Oscar?
Yes, of course.
Of course. So now it's pitch dark, so we need to add some lights to our bikes for the last push. Do we have light? We have light! Yes! How are you feeling, Oscar?
Better than most of the time.
Yeah? You're strong, you've been super strong the last couple of kilometers. So let's see if we can continue strong the last push here.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I believe in you guys.
Try to get this thing done.
You're
Not
strong.
try. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
We were pushing on, trying to get those last 50 kilometers done. It was getting close to midnight, and this was when the most unexpected thing of this adventure happened. All of a sudden, both of us seemed to have gotten unlimited power resources. We started taking turns and pushing hard. I mean, really hard, like we were out on a short time trial, not like we have been riding our bikes for the last 15 hours. If I wasn't sure before of why we were doing this, the last bit towards the most northern tip of Denmark gave me my answer. This is why. I mean, the mental stage I entered the last 50k was something I have never before experienced. My legs seemed to never get tired, and pushing hard while the dark trees were swooshing by was... well, I really felt alive.
Yeah, I was driving behind you. You were like really fast.
Yeah, we're pushing quite hard towards them. So we got it done. We actually rode 410 kilometers through the whole length of Denmark in one day. And we came home with so many great memories. When we in the middle of the night took a bath in the ocean we had worked so hard to get to, I could only think of how grateful I was for this experience. So thanks Elin for being the best wife and helping us out. And thanks Oscar for the great company and the crazy genius idea.